Did you know that millions of people over 50 are losing their vitality, energy, and even years of their life due to one silent killer? Inadequate blood flow. Right now, it's encroaching on you, hardening arteries, depriving organs of oxygen, and transforming your once bright body into a worn-out shell. However, what if I told you that it's not a given? What if a few easy adjustments could turn things around, bringing vitality back into your veins and rekindling the fire you believed had extinguished? Imagine this. Every morning, Walter, a 65-year-old Texas mechanic, felt as though he had been struck by a truck. By noon, he was exhausted. His legs hurt. And intimacy? Erections were a thing of the past. His explanation was getting old. But in a matter of weeks, he changed after realizing that his body was suffering from a circulation problem. Sharper, stronger, and once more alive. You might be the next. If you're prepared to fight back and regain your prime, type yes in the comments section. The Mayo Clinic reports that more than 50% of persons over 50 have circulation problems, which increases their risk of heart disease by 200% and reduces their ability to have sex in 70% of cases. Harvard research demonstrates it's neglecting blood flow, not aging. Your arteries function similarly to highways. If they become clogged with plaque, traffic will stop. Fatigue comes in, organs hunger, and sure, the spark in the bedroom goes out. The cliffhanger, though, is this. It is reversible. According to research from the National Institute on Aging, you can turn back time, increase nitric oxide levels, and dilate those vessels with the correct habits. We're going to explore 7 revolutionary practices today that will increase your circulation. Each one is supported by research, interwoven with true tales, and concludes with a workable plan you can begin right now. Stay still. These could prolong your life. Let's get started. First habit. Use nitric oxide boosters to get started. What if your blood was becoming a viscous sludge that hardly moved due to the body's natural vasodilator waning? The essential molecule that relaxes arteries and allows blood to flow through them like a raging river is nitric oxide. However, according to Harvard Health, production might drop by as much as 50% around the age of 50, which causes 1 in 3 men to have ED, exhaustion, and hypertension. Consider 72-year-old Sylvia from Florida. With swelling ankles, frigid hands, and no energy, she trudged through the days. Physicians wrote it off as aging. However, her entire world changed when she decided to target nitric oxide. At her granddaughter's wedding, she danced. Energy surged, and swelling disappeared. According to Blue Zone's study from Okinawa, nutrition is the key to longevity, since centenarians maintain high nitric oxide levels. Plan of action for tomorrow. Start the day with a handful of spinach or beets. According to the Mayo Clinic, these nitrate-rich foods widen arteries by 20% in a matter of hours when they convert to nitric oxide. Feel the warmth spread as you chew carefully and drink water. Adopt an anti-inflammatory warrior's mindset as your second habit. Think of your arteries as raw sores that are inflamed, constricting, and allowing plaque to accumulate. According to the National Institute on Aging, chronic inflammation increases circulation problems by 40% and triples the risk of stroke. Californian Maria, 67, struggled with persistent fatigue and joint pain that begged for rusty hinges. Her blood tests revealed extremely high levels of inflammatory markers. She was initially skeptical, but she naturally attacked it, and within a month, her vigor skyrocketed. Her body was free and fluid as she hiked mountains once more. According to Harvard studies, poor flow is linked to inflammation. Blue Zone elders use spices to combat this and live more than 100 years without experiencing any inflammation. Tomorrow's action item is to spice up your morning beverage with a teaspoon of turmeric. Clinical trials have shown that its curcumin reduces inflammation by 30%. For maximum absorption, mix with black pepper. Your arteries will appreciate it. Habit 3. Drink water like it's your life. Did you know that dehydration causes your blood to thicken like syrup, which makes your heart work harder and causes your tissues to starve? According to the Mayo Clinic, even 2% dehydration reduces circulation by 25%, hastening clots and fatigue. Walter once more. He thought coffee was enough and cut back on water before his turnaround. Outcome? Dizziness and lack of endurance. His blood flowed easily after he drank enough water, and his energy level instantly doubled. Proper hydration mimics the longevity secret of the Blue Zones, where elders drink herbal teas throughout the day, according to data from the National Institute on Aging. Tomorrow's action plan. After waking up, consume 8 ounces of water every hour after that. Add lemon for antioxidants and observe how quickly cold extremities warm up. The fourth habit is to mobilize flow. What if your blood pooled like stagnant ponds, stuck in place by sitting all day? Harvard research show that sedentary lifestyles increase the risk of heart attacks by 50% via reducing circulation. By giving up her couch potato routine, Sylvia changed. Her legs stopped hurting, her mood improved, and she was able to rekindle her relationship with her spouse after taking short walks. According to Blue Zone's study, regular exercise, such as gardening in Sardinia, keeps the heart rate up and extends life expectancy by 10 years. Tomorrow's action plan is to walk vigorously for 10 minutes after eating. Feel the pulse in your veins as this increases flow by 35% according to trials. The fifth habit is to use antioxidant shields. According to the National Institute on Aging, free radicals are assassins that oxidize arteries like rust on metal, gradually narrowing them by 30%. The tide turned when Maria gorged herself on berries. No more afternoon crashes. Her skin glowed, her energy surged, and her cloudy brain cleared. The Mayo Clinic recommends Blue Zone's diets contain antioxidants that neutralize threats while maintaining artery flexibility. Tomorrow's action item. Have a cup of blueberries as a snack. They protect arteries with their anthocyanins. Mix them with nuts for a circulation boost. Habit 6. Vessel health stress bust. Have you ever experienced stress like a vice that clamps your arteries? Harvard warns that cortisol spikes cause arteries to tighten, reducing flow by 40% and causing hypertension. The secret culprit was Walter's stressful job. It vanished with meditation. Vigor surged back and blood pressure plummeted 20 points. Centenarians from the Blue Zones value relaxation such as Icaria's naps, which reduces the risk of stress-related illnesses. Tomorrow's action plan is to take 5 deep breaths at noon. To release tension and restore flow, inhale for 4 counts, hold for 4, then exhale for 4. Habit 7. Unlock the powerhouse of ginger. What if a simple root could boost your circulation, causing nitric oxide to spike and inflammation to melt? This is the royal treasure. According to the Mayo Clinic, ginger's gingerols widen arteries by 25%, directly addressing ED and weariness. Sylvia devoured it raw, feeling her legs get warm and her energy levels soar. Maria recovered her spark by adding it to drinks. According to Harvard studies, ginger is linked to the longevity of Blue Zones. It is a powerful anti-inflammatory that lowers cholesterol by 10%. But hold on, what's the true secret? One of those 100-plus-year-olds' ancestral tonics. Add 200 milliliters of filtered water, 1 teaspoon turmeric, an arterial cleanser, 1 teaspoon honey, an antioxidant sweetener, 2 tablespoons lemon juice for detox vitamin C, and a coin-sized piece of fresh ginger, peeled and sliced. Steep for 5 minutes, then strain if necessary. It turns your blood into a superhighway. Tomorrow's action plan. In the morning, chew a tiny piece of ginger or make the tonic without eating. If spicy, start softly and work your way up to full force. To avoid energy overload, stay away from nights. These 7 practices are your blueprint to live like a Blue Zones legend, defy aging, and have an abundance of vitality. According to the National Institute on Aging, adopters experience a 30% improvement in circulation within a few weeks. Maria, Sylvia, and Walter are evidence. This is what your body longs for. Will you take charge or disregard the warning signs? If you are committed today, type transform in the comments. If this inspired you, hit the like button, subscribe for more life hacks, and share with a person over 50. They'll appreciate it. So will your future self. Start today and let's turn vitality into your reality.